Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Not Coffee and Music, because I said that I was going to take a couple weeks off from doing the coffee music and the live streaming. But I got bored and I wanted to play. So let's just have Not Coffee and Music time. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I'm just going to hang out for a while, play songs. If you guys want to chat, I'm all for it. Moving through the streets at 12:30. Mama says to watch yourself, with the dirty demons all right behind, trying to get you in good time. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Yeah, they just come up with doing their job, looking for your soul to rob. Yeah. Can't you see through your holy eyes as the sun begin to rise? Yeah, you're losing everything along the way, on your way to a brighter day. Whoa, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it hold. Oh, you let it hold. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Now you ain't got no great disguise, pulling up the collar to cover your eyes. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Oh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze. And you let it hold. Oh, you let it hold. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Yo, that was Grudges That the Demons Lack. Welcome to Not Coffee and Music. My name is Jeremiah Craig. I hope your vacation time, your holiday time is going well. Yeah, got that coffee going here. Midday coffee. You know, just hanging out here. Said I'd take a couple of weeks off to focus on next year's, but I didn't want to do next year yet. I wanted to hang out with you guys this year. So you'll have to excuse me. This is Not Coffee and Music. Thanks for joining me. How's it going? Thomas Cruff, good to see you. DJ Miller. Yo, Connor, good to see you. Pro Wheel. We got Neil in here. Good to see you. Carlos, made it. Surprise indeed. Yes. Love it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hey, George. Joni, good to see you. playing music and drinking coffee. Yeah, it's coffee. It's coffee. I'm headed to the brewery in a little bit to meet up with my wife down there in town because she's getting her hair done, and then we're just gonna meet up at the brewery afterwards. So don't worry, plenty of drinking to come. Yo, Scott, Cody, good to see you. Hey, Stephen O'Connell, good to see you. Brian, Duderish, good to see you guys. Yo, must be some strong coffee. Let's go. Let's go. Good to see you guys. Hope your holidays went well. Did you guys get any new boots? Let me know in the live chat if you got any new boots for Christmas. I got myself a bunch of new boots for next year. I'm excited about it. Capitan, Verini. We got some Clyde boots. We got some Hondo boots. So we got some great things planned for 2024. I'm looking forward to it. Surprise, thinking I was happily reserved, knowing really nothing and being so absurd. For you took my eyes, yeah, with your lovely words on that premiere summer night. First and paramount, you took my sight, and you don't need to tell me what I found, Shaman Mere. Take me over, love, you're the commandeer. Sub-rosa gems and quirks waiting to be explored, and both of us have a yearning to always learn a little more. As we barter like pirates while the tide is out from shore, waiting to be taken to another world, where our love will be unfurled. And I don't know how this was seated to me, but I grovel here. Yeah. Take me over, love, you're the commandeer. We'll travel to the right, sharing inspiration while laying in your stardust, knowing that it's right where I belong. That's right where I belong. I'm gonna take it to the cities, I'm gonna take it to the towns. And over a travel rum, I'll tell the aliens what I found. I'll tell them to keep their ears wide as they travel round, for our love story will go far. Mythologized, but kept on par. And with every thought of you, my face fills between the ears. Take me over, love, you're the commandeer. Yo, that's a commandeer. That's a commandeer. Let's do it. No new boots for Neil this Christmas. Bummer. But you did just get a great pair of those Nakona bone color boots. Those were sweet. That was this year, right? Was that this year? Those are awesome boots. Thank you, Brian. Good to see you guys. How's it going? Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great holiday season. We got 2024 coming up here. I'm excited. I'm excited for the adventure. I hope you guys are too. Here's a song about some adventure. This is called Reverie Pilgrims. We came from the old world, Junior, through the ghost towns on the new gold rush. No matter how long you let it pursue you always submit to love. When you're shaking that colored sea green, walking a weak plank with nothing but trust, maybe ready to sleep, perchance dream and say, aye, there's the rub, and I say, hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Yes, we landed here together, and we're only looking forward, so we break the ship to blow. You keep that fire burning, you keep the light to make it all explode, and you still take me over, love. You're the commandeer. Alright, maybe it's kind of the same song as the last one. Here we are like Decker giants, barking at the ones who own the land, amused at watching us pitch tents, but the laughs come softer as they watch us grow, and the reverie pilgrims brought worlds and dreams swinging through billboard skeletons. What happens when come high water? Well, we'll grab floating doors and follow the flow. Yeah. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Yes, it looks like we're fair distance. Let's lay here tonight and watch the fireflies blow. I get that fire burning. You start the great fireworks show, and you still take me over, love. You're the commandeer. The ghost towns on the new gold rush. No matter how long you let it pursue ya, you always submit to love. Yeah, you always submit to love. And you still take me over, love. You're the commandeer. That's Reverie Pilgrims from the Commandeer EP, if you're interested in listening to it again. So it's on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. Yo, still love them. Got those bold or go home, Neil says. Yes, love it. That was a great pickup. How's it going, Al? Greetings from Russia. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good luck and health in the new year. That's what I'm talking about. Went to the gym earlier today. Whew, already getting back on it. How's it going? Good to see you. That OBS. Cheers to you. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. Cheers. If you guys have any vibes that you're looking for, or know any of my songs, feel free to put them in there if you are interested in hearing something in particular. I can't play cover music, though, because YouTube will take a little bit off. I guess this is not monetized right now. You didn't have to watch an ad to get in here or anything, but they could still take something. I don't want them to do that. So you have to forgive me on the no cover music. Except folk songs. I can do some of folk songs. Oh, you know what I want to play right now? I want to play Busy My Spade. This is a cool story. If you guys haven't heard this story before, it's a story about how they used to bury people alive by mistake. Can you believe it? They used to bury people alive by mistake, and they didn't find out about this until they started running out of room in the graveyards. So they had to dig up people who used to, be buried there for a while. They throw them in this bone house, right? But when they cracked open that coffin, they saw scratch marks on the inside of some of them. And they're like, what? You kidding me, man? So what they started to do is tie strings to people's hands, run that string up through the ground and attach it to a bell. And it was the grave digger's job, the person working the graveyard shift, to walk around and wait for that bell to ring, because that meant somebody was down there moving around, right? So when they came around and dug up that person to save them before they ran out of air, it was said that that person was saved by the bell. That's where that saying comes from. So, this whole story is about that, told from the gravedigger's perspective. Busy My Spade. Hope you enjoy it. You don't know you can. You tied the twine to your sister's hand, laid out the bell after she got low. And I was summoned here to be the guide and sing her off to the other side. But if anything should happen, you'd be the first to know. If she laying in the shade of a reaper's gown, I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low, how low, how low, and busy my spade, yeah, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, I busy my spade, I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. I worked in the bone house when I was a boy, making room for the new, pushing back the soil. When I found gouges made from within, maybe a lover, mother or brother, it wasn't long till I found another, put down low when they never should have been. So now at night I sing among the dead and busy my spade when I have a company men. I dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, and busy my spade. Yeah, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, I busy my spade, I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Yeah. Yes, she laying in the shade of a reaper's gown, and I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low. How low, how low, how low, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade. I busy my spade. I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Song was Busy My Spade. That one is on all streaming as well. Oh man, ooh, we got some requests in here. Yo, cool. I dig it. Whew. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so we want some Plastic Jesus. We want some Let's Find a Wonderland. I love it. Let's do them. Let's do it. Just gonna tune this thing back up to standard because it was in drop D, which is just the E strings down to the D strings. And it sounds really cool. I really like it. But I gotta be careful because sometimes I use it too much. Like Neil Young. He used it too much, I think, sometimes. But hey, it sounds so good, I get it. Hope you guys are doing well. Just hanging out here. Recuperating after a busy year. It's been a good year, though. Hope it was a good year for you. It's kind of a hard year. But that means it was a good year. Because we're all here. We're all here still. Almost there. There we go. Let's go. Don't tell me I didn't do it right. Well, geez. All right, I'm going to keep tuning this thing and talking to you guys. So, like I said, I got some boot videos coming here. Looking forward to 2024. I want to do more giveaways, too. Like the one that we did for those Durango boots, where the winner could just choose whatever they wanted. It was more of a gift certificate sort of deal. That was epic. I really like doing that. Because if the boots end up flopping, you might not want them. You know what I'm saying? I get it. There we go. Plastic Jesus. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. Through the trials and tribulation, we should travel every nation. Me and plastic Jesus will go far. Plastic Jesus, plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Through the trials and tribulation, we shall travel every nation. Me and plastic Jesus will go far. I don't care if it's dark or scary, as long as I got Magnetic Mary riding on the dashboard of my car. I feel I'm protected amply. I got the whole damn Holy Family riding on the dashboard of my car. Plastic Jesus, plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Through the trials and tribulation, we shall travel every nation. Me and plastic Jesus will go far. Now I see he's losing power. He's getting weaker by the hour, sliding on the dashboard of my car. But I know what steps to take. I'll nail him there for old time's sake. Nail him to the dashboard of my car. Hey, plastic Jesus, plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Through the trials and tribulations, tribulation, we shall travel every nation. Me and Plastic Jesus will go far. Riding home one foggy night with my honey cuddled tight, I missed the curve and off the road we veered. My windshield got smashed up good, my darling graced up the hood. Plastic Jesus, he had disappeared. Plastic Jesus no longer chides me with his holy grin. But doctors in the x-ray room found him in my darling's womb. Someday he will be born again. Hey, Plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Through the trials and tribulation, we shall travel every nation. Me and Plastic Jesus will go far. Oh, I like you guys. I like you guys for requesting that one. Yo, cruising through a bit of Wonderland this week, says DJ. Nice. Such beautiful country. Love it. And Joni's jealous of DJ. Love it. Such a pretty area. Let's Find a Wonderland is written all about that area of this beautiful country of ours. So here's a little adventure song for you up in the Pacific Northwest. Grab your pack and let's go back to the quiet and clear nights. I could use a break from making haste surrounded by city sights. As kayaks float and snow graces slopes I'm made to explore. So come with me and we'll both be free to discover what it's all for. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on just because we can. Take the exit lane to the hot desert plains where the water pours in from the plateau. The ancient lakes can't be forsaked, and that's where I want to go. And back to the Cascades for the steepest grades and all the mountainside thrills. Well, it's quite a feat that makes the slopes back east look like molehills. Oh. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on just because we can. Yeah. So pick a trail and forward your mail, cause we won't be back for a time. On sunny days or when it rains, there's no telling what you'll find. From canyons grand to Pacific sands, you will always have my hand. We'll be farmers tanned in our V-dub van, finding our wonderland. Let's find a wonderland. Mountaintops to Pacific sands. Let's find some strong ground to stand on just because we can. Yeah. Let's find a wonderland. Yo, thank you for that. That was fun. I like that request. Appreciate you, DJ. Thank you for thinking of me with that. Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Thank you, DJ. Thank you for those super chat tips. I really appreciate it. Time for a road trip, Joni. Let's go. It's time for a road trip. All right. Appreciate you guys with your requests. Here's another one that I know Carlos likes a lot. It's called Watch It All Burn from the Lake on Our Inflatable Sofa. And maybe that's how you feel about this year. Here it is. Well, I barely made it home. Everyone has lost control thanks to the earthquake and the mysterious plague. But I believe it was a sign when I found what the looters left behind. Relax, my love, we will soon be safe. So let's use all the air in our chests and simply float away from this mess. Yes, let's go out on the lake in our inflatable sofa and watch the world end. I got some beer and trail mix to hold us over till it's safe to start again. Darling, don't shed a tear, the apocalypse is here, but we can still grow older. We can see it burn and watch it all turn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. As we push off from the shore, we can see the world's at war, thanks to how beautiful the sky is tonight. The ash and clouds above our heads reflects a yellow and a blood red from the cities on fire, but out of sight. So if it's going to be this way, let's try to win and find a good spot to throw the anchor in. Yeah. Let's go out on the lake in our inflatable sofa and watch the world end. I got my fishing pole and a propane stove. The bass don't know what's coming for them. Darling, don't shed a tear, the apocalypse is here, but we can still grow older. We can see it turn and watch it all burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. We can see it turn and watch it all burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. Watch It All Burn from the lake on our inflatable sofa. You can hear it on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. Maybe that's how you feel about this year, and if that's the way that it is, it's a good year. It's a good thing that there's a new year coming up in a couple of days. Let's go. Have a good one, Neil. Enjoy the food. Appreciate you stopping by. Neil is awesome. All right. What else am I feeling like playing? How about some more sort of adventure type songs? Why not? This song is called Dusty Vines, and it's about the wine that they make in Arizona. Hey, Evie. The blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs and feel the trails of the migrants without leaving to see where it grows. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I'll raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. there's a new kind of gold rush this time. Bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. And these vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the west is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. I'm going up on the mesa with my dusty vino, and I'm watching the sun go down. I revel in the land's beauty and the wine in the glass, and the fact that it came from its ground. And I raise my glass up high. Yes, I raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. I said the west is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. Dusty Vines. Yo. Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate you. Gotta get some of that Arizona wine. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Only recently, within the last couple of years, did the what is it called? American Viticultural Association or something like that, AVA. Only within the last couple of years did they recognize them as like a official wine making area in the United States. It's surprising that it took them that long. Great stuff in Arizona. Great stuff. Yo, Spencer, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Let's go. Happy to see you. Joni wants to hear Twisted Spirits. I think we could do that. I think we can do that. Sounds like a fun one. But I just tuned back up to standard, and that would require me to tune back down to drop D. So maybe I'll just play one more before that so that you guys don't have to endure another tuning right away. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me pull up a new one really quick, a newer one. And I want to play that for you. I just want to make sure I remember all of the words, because it's tough to remember words. This is a new one that I wrote earlier this year. It might have been the first one that I wrote this year. And up here in Ithaca, New York, where I live, Carl Sagan is buried up here on the hill. He's a famous scientist. Went to Cornell, and I guess he taught there. Bill Nye too. So Carl Sagan was like the Bill Nye before Bill Nye. That's basically what it is. So This is a song about Carl Sagan's resting place. It's called Carl's View. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we will see the stars from Carl's View. Up by his stone, we will lay in the grass. With every glimmer, we glimpse the past. Come on, everybody, let's set new heights. Maybe we could care for each other if we all look up tonight. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we will see the stars from Carl's View. Well, there's so much more than what we can see. Ain't that some humility? Just try to focus and count them all. Well, we're not alone, but it makes you feel so small. Take note of that moment. Make hope of the sight that we could even be together with your hand in mine. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we will see the stars from Carl's View. When we imagine what is possible, we forget the fickle crimes of the constable. Yeah, there's a long time coming and a long time gone. Throughout space, there's infinite dawns. So we still got a chance, love, to make the best of our short time. But we just have to look up to see how those stars shine. I'm going up on the hill. You should come too, and we will see the stars from Carl's View. Carl's View, that one's not recorded yet, but I really hope to get around to doing that in 2024. One shot. Okay, we'll do one shot, and then I'll do Twisted Spirits, and then I'll tune it down. So I'm preparing you guys right now. One more song before I tune this back down to drop D to play Twisted Spirits. This is a song about an old custom, I guess you could say. In the Old West, they said that you used to be able to trade a 45 caliber bullet for a shot of whiskey. Straight up, 1 for 1. That's because the 45 caliber was the most popular one used at the time, is what they say. So that's a cool thing. Whether it's true or not, this is a cool story based off of that idea, using the characters from Tombstone. So, it's called One Shot. Coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat, James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey, but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games, so the other 4 boys got a table, and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? He said, Empty your wheel gun out on the bar and we'll see how many rounds there are. One shot for one shot and I only deal in 45s. One shot for the whole lot and that leaves you with one shot for your life. Well, I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, lives for taking chances, so I told the boys we had a deal and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs and Big Nose Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last time I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got one shot to apologize, or I'll put one shot between your eyes. Yeah. One shot for one shot, and I only deal in 45s. One shot is all you got. You got one shot for your life. Then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun. But he was all wrist and it's all hip, so I kept my word, a la tete. Then I was empty, but I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, I was quick to my knife. He knew he'd been beat by the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets and I'll let you leave with your life. Well, before he ran, he let them fall to the ground, and I bought the boys and Kate's another round. Ha! One shot for one shot, and I'm only dealing 45s. One shot is all you got. You got one shot for your life. Yes, alright, now one shot, one shot. That was one shot off of the album Life is for Taking Chances. Yo, Carlos. Carlos, thank you so much for that additional super chat tip. You're the best. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Luca and Finian. Hey, Luca, Kellen, and Finian. Good to see you. Revolution. Good to see you. Yes, based on Doc. You know I had to use Doc Holliday as main character for that one. At least Van Kilmer's Doc Holliday. I mean, damn, so cool. I love the smartass. All right, we're doing Twisted Spirits now. Song that I wrote my wife for our wedding day. Maybe it took too long to get here, but we always knew along the way the end was never hard to see. I turn through the years, sees us overcoming fears on summer nights and rainy days, tying it up from the west down to the east. We continue our own revolutions and make the change that we want to be. With each spin we tie it in so it can go the world's end. Tethers to each other's souls. We build the thread to support and defend our hopes and dreams. With each spin we're tied in, go the world's ends, and our love only grows. We are a twist of spirits, and tonight we take another spin. They round, wound down in a time of our own, of our own. We are a twist of spirits, and there is nobody that can tear us down now that we are finally home. Yes, we grow in a time of our own, finding holes in the standards we've learned, and we thread each needle line we fight. As we tie the knot and we drift in thought to the point where our spirits stir, rising them up with your hand in mine. We can walk out now and find our flaws are gone. We are just better as one. We got strength to build all things, to see what tomorrow brings, and let the adventure flow. You've seen us tread, and it's not in our heads. Wind at our backs and faces towards the sun. We got strings to build all things, tip our heads back and sing as our love continues to grow. We are a twist of spirits, and tonight we take another spin. They round, wound down in a time of our own, of our own. We are a twist of spirits, and there is no telling where we can be bound. And now that we are finally home, we are finally home. Twisted Spirits, also off of Life is for Taking Chances. Yo, Levi, how's it going? Yeah, can't not play. I got a live stream, man. I said I was taking 2 weeks off, but I really like doing this. I really like coffee music. But this is not coffee music, I swear. How about an old folk song? Worried Man Blues. I went across the river, I lay down to sleep. I went across the river, and I laid down to sleep. I went across the river, and I lay down to sleep. When I awoke, there were shackles on my feet. Yes, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Yes, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song, and I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. 25 links of chain tied around my legs. 25 links of chain tied around my legs. 25 links of chain tied around my legs, and on each link an initial of my name. Yes, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song, and I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. asked the judge, what will be my fine? I asked the judge, what will be my fine? I asked the judge, what will be my fine? He said 21 years on that Rocky Mountain line. He said 21 years on that Rocky Mountain line. You heard him say 21 years on that Rocky Mountain line. It's in the transcripts, 21 years on that Rocky Mountain line. He said 21 years, but I ended up with 29. Yes, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. And I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Won't be worried long. Worried Man Blues. That's an old one. That's an old one. I love those old songs. Let's keep going with some more old songs. What do you say? Do a little Home on the Range. This is my version. Where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. How often at night, when the heavens are bright from the light of the glittering stars, I stood there amazed and wondered as I gazed, does their glory exceed that of ours? Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, where the skies are not cloudy all day. Home on the Range. Thanks, DJ. More old songs. More old songs. You got it. I wandered again at my home in the mountains, where in youth's early dawn I was happy and free. And no one will be a stranger to me. Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother or dad, not a friend could I see. They knew not my name, and I knew not their faces. I found they were both rank strangers to me. They all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to a beautiful home on the bright crystal sea. One beautiful day I will see them again, where no one will be a stranger to me. Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother or dad, not a friend could I see. I knew not their names, and they knew not my face. I found they were all rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me. Thank you, Revolution. That was Rank Strangers. My favorite version of that is it's from the Stanley Brothers. I loved bluegrass. I still do. Love bluegrass. It's like the music that I really got into when I started really caring about music is bluegrass. Just freaking adore it. You know, bluegrass is almost like emo music, because they're singing about so sad things all the time. And as you can imagine, teenagers can easily connect to bluegrass, I think. Here's a good example. I really like this song a lot. Sad bluegrass songs. Old sad bluegrass songs. This is a perfect example of how emo bluegrass can get. It's called All the Good Times Are Past and Gone. Times are past and gone. All the good times are old. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Here, don't you see that turtle dove that flies from pine to pine? He's a mourning for his own true love, just like I mourn for mine. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are old. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Well, I wish to Lord I'd never been born or died when I was young. I never would have seen those sparkling blue eyes or heard your lying tongue. All the good times are past and don't you weep no more. Come back, my own true love, and stay a while with me. If ever I've had a friend in this world, you've been that friend to me. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are over. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Little darling, don't you weep no more. All the good times are passing on. That's an old bluegrass song for you. Traditional, public domain, old-timey stuff. Yo, good to see you, Jim. How's it going? Good to see you. House of Rest Church. First live. Good to see you, House. Just bought the first pair of boots 2 months ago and won't wear anything else. Except for your second pair of boots you got 4 weeks ago. That's what I'm talking about. That's a spirit right there, House. Cheers to that. Yo. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. 2023 is almost gone. 2024 is up on deck. Let's go. I'm excited. This year was fun. It was hard. It was like that. It was like the first full year after everything with the pandemic that was weird, right? It's like the first full year that everybody agreed that, okay, we're going back to normal. But going back to normal was a little bit harder than we thought, I guess. But I was out there doing it. And I'm happy with the progress that I made this year, even though it was a little bit harder than many of us might have expected. But we did it. We did it. So I'm excited for 2024. Keep going with the old stuff. Let's do that. Another bluegrass song. Murder ballad this time. Let's do a murder ballad. Down in the Willow Garden. I murdered that dear little girl down on the banks below. Well, I drew my saber through her. It was a bloody knife. I threw her in dreadful sight. My father often told me that money would set me free. That poor little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. Sits in his own cabin door, wiping a tear-brimmed eye, looking at his only son upon the gallows high. My race is run beneath the sun. The devil is waiting for me, for I did murder that dear little girl down in the Willow Garden, there's another oldie for you. Dude, Carlos, thanks for continuous views. Appreciate you. Day in and day out. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jim. Keep doing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep going. You know, I really like what Jim and a lot of you other guys have commented before is keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. Like, if it really means a lot when you say that to creators. Keep going. Or just anybody doing something cool. Keep going. So thank you for all of your keep going comments. It's huge. It's huge. It really is. It makes a huge difference in a creator or a person who's trying to do stuff. Anything. Even if it's like a hobby or something, it's your buddy. Keep working with wood. Keep going. Keep doing it. Just those little bits of encouragement, you know? Goes a long, long way. We're going to need all the encouragement we can get for 2024. Am I right? Am I right? It's an election year. That's the only thing I'm not looking forward to next year is an election year. Ugh. Gosh. So here's a little song about ridiculous elections. It's called Thistleville, and it's about a town in Washington that had an election, or at least a bill made and a discussion around the point of whether or not to take out the blackberry bushes alongside the road so people could stop alongside the road in peace safely without the danger of getting stuck by those thorns in their goody parts. You know what I'm saying? This was a real thing that was discussed, and it was called the Thistle Bill. And when I found out about it, because I lived in the town where this happened for a year, I lived in this town. It didn't happen recently. It happened in the 1900s. But still, it's a funny story that I learned about when I lived in the town of Bothell. So here it is. Thistle Bill. We've done our part in paving the town for all the travelers on their way to the sound. But we can do better when the sun goes down and pave the way for sweet relief. So I introduce the good Thistle Bill to clear blackberry bushes from the side of the hill and next to the road and across from the mill to keep away unintended grief. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles in sight so you don't prick your prick in the night. But wait, hold your applause until you hear the whole tale. It's short and it's sad and unequivocally male. Consuming all coffee that one can corral is the start of this fair warning. He stopped past the mill to find a tree, but with none to be found, he soon led Willie free among all the thistles, then cried out bitterly, and we couldn't pull him out until the morning. Oh, yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles in sight so you don't prick your prick in the night. Thistle Bill. You can hear that one on Life is for Taking. No, In Vacant Dates and Intentions. That album. Yo, keep going. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the best. All right, how long have I been doing this thing? Has it been a while? Let's see. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Let's see. Here's a good song for right now. It's called Out with the Old. Well, I climbed up to your doorway with my hair all strewn about, and you came out from your mirror and began to shout. Yes, you handed me a poem, and I tried to read it aloud, but with unknown illusions, it just brought me down. But your strange shadow child, she knew but would not tell that I was still tossing dimes into the wishing well. It was not until the day of the feast that I came down to succeed, to say the least. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the old. Let's go. 2024. Now I walked in your garden all covered with bliss, because my taste buds blossomed with your gentle kiss. But now you put on makeup and climb down the tree. I am skipping stones alone, feeling fancy free. Sometimes I see your snake, yes, it slithers through the streets, and I know that she can see me, but our eyes never meet. Anything that I sing will never bring you to tears, for I've seen the spiders crawling from your ears. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the old. Yo, let's go. Out with the old. Out with the old. Carlos says, don't forget about the wife. Do you know how long it takes for women to get their hair done? Dude, I have all day. Gonna be meeting my wife, Brenna, down at the brewery later tonight when she gets done with her hair appointment. And it usually takes a while. She gets her hair colored, really cool colors. You guys have seen it. Red or blue, orange, not blue yet, but red or orange. She was talking about doing blue. She's probably not going to do blue this time, though. We'll see. You never know. Last I heard, it was going to be like an orangey red sort of deal. Let's do some more stuff here. Another oldie. Another old one. Here we go. Mountain Dew. There's a big hollow tree down the road here for me, where you lay down $1 or two. Then you go round the bend, and when you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Yes, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. Now, shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Now, my Auntie June, she bought some brand new perfume, and it had such a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was a nothing but good old Mountain Dew. My Uncle Nort, he's sawed off and short. He measures about 4'2". But he thinks he's a giant when he gets into my pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I set up my mug if you fill up my jug with some preacher rode by with a tear in his eye. He said his wife had been down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to sell him a port of that good old Mountain Dew. My brother Bill, he's got a still up on the hill where he runs all those gallons through. All the buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it all few. I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, good old Mountain Dew. That's an awesome song, really fun song. My favorite version, and how I came to want to play it, is the Grandpa Jones version from Hee Haw. Check it out, Grandpa Jones. What a character! What a character, man! Let's see here. All right, I'll play a couple more here. I'll play a couple more, and I'm going to tune it again to a crazy tuning that I came up with. So we'll see. We'll see if it allows me to make these tunes. Hope you guys are having fun. Thank you for hanging out with me on this Not Coffee and Music. Appreciate you guys. Here I am. It's gonna be 2 weeks before I go live again. I couldn't make it 3 days. So thanks for hanging out with me. I just love you guys. I really do. I think you're the coolest. Not Coffee and Music. It's Not Coffee and Music. I promise. Here's a cool one and a new one. It's called Held Together by Hand-Me-Downs. Start out the day with my mother's pancake recipe for that good old stick to your ribs all day energy. I pull on my Woolrich from great grandpa Moore. He helped our family with the cabin so we could move out the trailer. I watched from my father to know patience and time. You gotta turn in wrenches after 30 years of the grind. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. They don't make them like they used to, pound for pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. Belt buckle and boot off from my godfather Bill. He wrote a book of his wisdom and I study it still. A hunting knife from my uncle with a tooled leather sheath. I dressed my first buck with it when I was only 14. And jeans from my brother since we're nearly the same size. But he does jiu-jitsu and I drink more than what's wise. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. They don't make them like they used to, a pound for a pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. In the evening I flip through pages of Louis L'Amour. Great Uncle Charlie read Taggart 3 times or 4. I lay down in the grandma's quilt that's ragged with years. With all this around, I can rest without fears. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. It don't make them like they used to, a pound for a pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. Held together by hand-me-downs. Let's go. Thank you, Revolution. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here on this Not Coffee and Music. Yo. All right. I'm going to play another one here that's kind of new still. That I'm not sure I always remember all of the words. So, based off of my track record so far, I better pull those words up. Ha! It's called That Old Hope. Hoping for a gig with a little extra pay. No place to stay. Thought I'd be sleeping in my car again. It was by the peach orchard there. A man looked at me and knew how I fared. He smiled and said that he might have a hand to lend. We saw the joker and the thief fighting right there in the middle of the street. So he says, come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee round here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. I was looking to crumble walls, so I flew down to Wichita Falls to crash the leather workers' backyard barbecue. I met the math man there who pulled out a joint and slicked back his hair. He said the world is old, but every day it's new. If it don't work out, don't you worry. It's taken this long, so what is the hurry? Come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee around here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. Twins came up from North Pennsylvania, where it's pretty but the towns contain you, and they were so easy to spot in all of their hometown bars. Said they needed a wingman here, so they made the plans and I bought the beer. We had a long smoke in the garage by their car, sang it in the story. It was a pit stop on all our roads of glory. Come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee round here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. Yeah, that old hope is always better than fear. Ooh. That old hope. That old hope. That one's not on an album yet. So neither of those, Held Together by Hand-Me-Downs or That Old Hope, are on albums yet, so they're too new. But I do have 5 albums on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else if you guys wanted to check them out. Lots of cool stuff, including this one, which will be my last one, because I'm out of water. And I probably should do some planning for next year. Probably should. Doesn't sound fun, though. This one is Viaduct. You can hear this one on my first album, Gardener Hands, which I released in 2011. I broke my suitcase on the viaduct and Miss Pross said she'd sew a new handle on. I met Ramona in the waiting room and we decided to get lost in the gamelan. Yes, she took me up to the attic now to tell me more about how she was feeling. And we laughed when I lost my shirt and my foot fell through the ceiling now. And I'll wave, wave, wave at you, Lord, and I'll wave, wave, wave from above, and I'll wave from above on the viaduct, yeah. Now I saw Baloo. He was shaking them trees as I was crossing over the interstate. He was done reaching at them prickly pears, finally trying to put on a little winter's weight. Yes, he told me to come stand upon his shoulders, 'cause the ones at the top are the sweetest. And I know firsthand just what he means. Yes, I can feel it. Yes, I feel it too. And I'll wave, wave, wave from above, and I'll wave, wave, wave at you, low, and I'll wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct, yeah. Now I make no haste, 'cause if it goes to waste, it was meant to perish, and now I make no haste. I take a good taste, one that I can cherish now, one that I can cherish now, yeah. And the onlookers can think whatever they please, but to me it feels just as real. Maybe even a little bit better. See, I got no problem with frozen custard meals. And I'll probably stay up here quite a bit longer, yeah. See, I'm just liking it this way, and I think I'll be just fine staying here the rest of my days. I'll wave, wave, wave from above, and I'll wave, wave, wave at you, Lord, and I'll wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct, yeah. Yes, I'll wave high on the viaduct now, waving at you, waving back at me now, love. I said I'm high, 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 high on the viaduct, yeah. Fun stuff. That was Viaduct off of the album Gardener Hands. Yo, love you guys. Love you guys. Yo. 12-string guitar just arrived. That's badass. I'm jealous, Evie. I'm jealous. I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one. I love how rich and full it sounds, right? They sound so epic. Congrats, Evie.
Congrats. Enjoy it for real. All right, guys. I think it's time for me to hit it. Brenna will probably text me soon about her hair. We'll see. Or it could be another 2 hours. You never know. And then going to go down to the brewery and have a good time with some truffle fries. You know how it is. Thank you for joining me on this Not Coffee and Music. Love you guys so much. Let's kick ass, take names, have a little fun. And if I don't see you on another Not Coffee and Music before the new year, then I'm wishing you the best end to it. And looking forward to 2024, the best year ahead. Best year. Really wishing you guys all the best. Love you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you around. Peace.